We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Striding in, Mickey Mantle. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Here comes the first pitch. Rodriguez is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Pitch on the way. Fastball well outside.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to left, number 28 on the season, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
In now is the Yankees DH, Mickey Mantle. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
On the run is Benintendi. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2. Mickey Mantle will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
The pitch. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's just 1 for 6.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Leave you right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
1 ball.
1-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Williams is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now to the plate, Torres.
Now batting, the shortstop, Labor.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 2-1. Now in the box, Mickey Mantle. Last time through was a base hit.
Mickey Mantle.
Get back, get
Here's
back.
a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Call Chuck, drive him in for us.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Now the 1-0. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Right place. Need you here.
The left fielder, number 30, Giancarlo.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Stuff right here. Let it fly.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in once again, Torres. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Labor. Torres.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. Stepping into the box, Mickey Mantle. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Mickey Mantle.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we go. Hey, get your pitch up there.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly.
You're down.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 1.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. James Paxton earns win number 7 on the season. Eduardo Rodriguez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Mariano Rivera hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we
And
get you
now,
set for another
your
edition of Baseball on the
2020
Show. Coming up, we've got a good
Red
matchup
Sox.
in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Marcus Walden is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Striding
Number
into the
4.
box,
Hey,
Lou
get your pitch
Gehrig
up there
is
and do
back in the
something
starting
with it. Let's
lineup for
go.
this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat, and they pitch
Ball
out
one,
here,
no
but
strike.
nothing's going on. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm
Hey, your
okay with
pitch.
it, though,
Drive it
Dan.
deep,
You want to
huh? Here
go
you go.
east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the
Back.
north-south that'll kill you.
And
Oh,
he
he's
just
safe.
manages to get his hand in.
Runner,
He's
going,
running.
Going.
Pitch
That's ball
inside. The throw is not
he
going to
made
get
it.
him as he swipes second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
3-0 now. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do,
Hey,
in
get
this
your pitch
sport,
up there.
you
Let's
have to
go,
have
kid.
short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Swinging away, and now the count will be
Hey,
3-1.
he's right here one time.
The 3-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit hard up the middle.
You're up. You're up.
And
You're
that's
up.
through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. So stepping in, Robinson
it.
Cano. He takes his
second
first
baseman.
cuts in this one with a man at
Robinson
first and 2 away.
Cano.
The 0-2 home, and a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Number 4.
Here we go now.
First offering on its way. Lou Gehrig stands in as he looks at ball one here.
One time, right here.
Now the 1-0. Jackson leads off second with one gone in the inning.
Get your pitch.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Check swing grounder to the right side, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the stretch, fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Cano.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Now the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now at the plate, Torres. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Gleyber Torres.
The 1-2 pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Yanks strand a pair. They still lead it 2-1. So coming to the plate, Lou Gehrig. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Right,
Yeah,
now,
Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They trail 5-2. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now. Hey, hit me a seed.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center.
You got it. Round it.
He's through first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Second baseman, Robinson.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7.
Come on, big guy.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Striding in once again, Torres. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Torres.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as we are all tied at 5. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
First pitch on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Hey, come on now. 1 time. Right here.
Ball 2 now.
No strike.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
The 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first, a double play. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jorge Posada. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Hey, right guy, right place. Nobody better. On now.
The 1-2. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-5 tonight's final. The New York Yankees, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Ron Guidry wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Mariano Rivera wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Red Sox, 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the finale of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. So the Bronx Bombers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Hector Velasquez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Batting 4.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
What spot?
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on down the line.
Go,
and
go,
a
go, go,
backhanded
go.
reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
So digging in now, Robinson Cano, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Jackson at third, Gehrig at second with 1 away. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Let it fly right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. 1 run scores. And that baby's gone. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam.
Coming to the plate now, Lou Gehrig, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, like a can up there.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Next for New York, Lou Gehrig, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 4.
First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Go.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lined into right, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in, Robinson Cano.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
On the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Ready for another chance? Lou Gehrig. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. So far this season, Gehrig is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 42 on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Can you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experience.
Ready to take his hacks again, Lou Gehrig, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Get back.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Runner at first here, one man out.
Kid, here we go.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Let her rip right here.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
right, come on now. One time. Let her fly.
Just hung in there on that one.
There we go, kid.
Here's another 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, drive that
From
pitch,
the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Coming to the plate now, Lou Gehrig, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Come on now, kid.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fouled off. High and deep to left center field.
Looking up is Benintendi. It is gone! Holy cow! Oh my goodness! I don't believe it! I don't believe it!
So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Roy, well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
19-5 the final in this one tonight. The New York Yankees are playing home run derby in this one as they combine for 8 homers in the game. Garrett Cole earns his 8th victory of the season with 15 strikeouts. Hector Velasquez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.